What's up, YouTube? It's Elijah the Hero, and today we have got another Marvel Midnight Suns DLC review, and it's starring the goddess herself, the queen, or once the queen of Wakanda, Storm. And I was really excited for this DLC until I played it. This DLC is continuing the vampire threat that started off in Deadpool, but man, this was like such a filler side story DLC. And to top it off, this is the finale to the whole entire vampire arc that this game is doing. And man, it just was not good. It just was not the conclusion I was looking forward to. In this DLC, we get a distress signal from Storm that Wolverine and Magic answer. They go to this orphanage where they meet Storm, who is looking for a mutant named Dahlia. And of course, this mutant is also going to be tied to the vampires because of her power. They never really describe what her power is, but she is important to the vampires. And Storm wants to get her back, but this character Dahlia, I don't know if she's in the comics, but she is so annoying. She is an orphan. Storm asked her to come join the X-Men. She said no, so she joined this like underground people and claims that they're her family, but she's been gone for 3 months, so I don't know how they can become her family in 3 months so quickly when she could have been with the X-Men, but that's neither here nor there. She doesn't want to join Storm. Storm still feels like she needs to protect her, which she does. They come to an understanding, and that is basically how the story goes without spoiling it, and you just have to protect her, and Dracula wants her. At the end of the Morbius DLC, Dracula is defeated. You know, he is not able to get into the sun without being hurt, and I guess Dahlia can make him immortal, and well, he's already immortal, but make him stronger and I guess conquer the sun, but they don't really explain that well enough. And it just overall wasn't good. It just felt like a side story. Typically I don't like, getting my negative points in the beginning, but man, this conclusion or finale to the DLCs is just not good. If I would have knew this is how it would have concluded from the get-go, I would have told people not to get the DLC at all. But I've played all 4 DLCs, and if you played all 3 of the DLCs that came out before this one, I would say get it and conclude it, because nobody wants to not conclude something they've put 3 hours in, because every DLC is about an hour, but you might as well just include it if you get those 3 DLCs. But enough talking about the story, let's talk about Storm as a character and how she fits into the Marvel Midnight Suns. And honestly, I think Storm is the best part about the DLC, and I have to say I think she's the best character overall in all the DLCs, with ability and just personality and how they depicted her in the game. I feel like Storm is kind of the first character that is not depressed. Like, thinking back on it, this game has a lot of depressing characters, and mostly every DLC the characters themselves have been a little down and depressed. Basically, even Deadpool, I mean, he was still funny, but he was kind of a sad clown the whole entire time. But Storm comes in with this strength and sureness of herself. The only thing that she's kind of doubting in the game is her ability to recruit Dahlia, and that's not really a reflection of her. It's just kind of how tough Dahlia is being in the story and how she's written really poorly, but Storm is written really well. She comes in with this charm, and like, she knows how to be a leader and giving the Hunter advice, which I don't really think a lot of people have done in the game except Captain Marvel and Captain America, really. But Storm is a nice addition to the game. I like her overall. I think her personality is well written. I feel like she's just a well put together character, and I really like that. Her abilities I do like too. They do give you an ability card that's kind of useless in the beginning when you play her. It's something where you could set off a whole bunch of conduits, but that's kind of hard to do in the beginning. As you level her up, that card becomes more useful. But I think she is a powerhouse, and she does deal a lot of damage. She doesn't really have any kind of buildup or any attack that really is a one-shot until you start saving her cards. So her unique mechanic is that her cards get stronger if you wait a turn. So if you get one card and it says wait a turn or wait for next round, you should wait for next round, because that card is going to go into like the 600 with attack damage, and that's just like base level Storm. This is without leveling her up. So she is a powerhouse, and she feels strong, and she feels unique to the team. You could put her in any single team and she's going to work. The synergy with her is well, and she's just not a unique situation type of character. She can fit into any situation she is in. I do like her customization. They put the punk outfit in here for Storm, which is like one of my least favorite looks for her, but they did put her classic outfit, which I pretty much used for the whole entire game. They have her like I think it's the 90s X-Men, the X-Men animated series with the all white, and then they have like the black version of it too, which is really nice. I have not unlocked her Midnight or her Marvel Midnight Suns outfit, but this is what it looks like. Here goes the image right here. I like it. It's nice. I like the gold. I'm actually probably going to unlock it, and this is probably going to be the only one of the DLC that I did unlock, because I like it that much and I like her that much. She really is the value of this DLC, and I think she is a perfect addition to the cast of characters in the game. And that's my review of the DLC. I know this is a shorter one, but there's more negatives than positives in this review, and I just feel like this is not really worth your money at all. I don't think you should get this DLC. Honestly, looking back at it and getting all 4 DLCs and playing all 4 of them, I would say that none of them were really fulfilling except for the Morbius one. These all feel like side stories and not good at that. Like, they don't feel like they're connected to each other, but they're also disconnected at the same time. It's really weird. I don't really know how to word it, but somebody asked me if they wanted to get these DLCs. I would tell them not to, because they're not good and I don't feel like they're worth the price point personally. But if you do enjoy Marvel Midnight Suns, then yeah, because it's just more of the same basically, and you get new characters. But I don't know, I just don't feel like it was that good. I don't think the conclusion was that good. I would say pass on this if you're looking outside the box and you're just thinking about getting into Marvel Midnight Suns. The base game itself is really good, but these DLCs do not show a good reflection of the game overall, and I don't think you should waste your money on the DLCs personally, but that's just how I feel. Let me know how you feel in the comment section below. I've been Elijah the Hero. Peace.
Hey, pipe up, her rich. Baby, I don't crib key, run free. Don't you come back just for me. You diss me, miss me. This ain't coming cheap to me.